Hi, everybody. It's Peter Schiff. It is Wednesday, July 21st, 2010. I want to just quickly go over the results for Monday and Tuesday's phone banking. On Monday, we had 90 callers who made a total of 3,125 calls. That's an average of 34 calls per individual. The winner was Mike Burns in Seattle, who made 463 calls. Great job, Mike. You have earned a free copy, autographed, of How an Economy Grows and Why It Crashes. On Tuesday, we had 85 callers who made 4,253 calls. That's an average of 50 per person. Two outstanding dialers of the day. The winner was Diane from Dallas. She made 532 calls. Fantastic effort, Diane. And Paul in New York City was close behind with 523 calls. Fantastic. Both of you will get a free autographed copy of How an Economy Grows and Why It Crashes. My challenge is if Mike Burns can make almost 500 calls and Diane and Paul can each make more than 500 calls on a Monday and a Tuesday day, what is everybody else's excuse? I need more people putting in these types of efforts. Look, these calls are making a difference. I was out at a Republican event last night, and a gentleman approached me who, in conversation, told me he got a phone call from one of my volunteers the other night. And as a result of that phone call, both he and his wife are now going to be voting for me. He said the person did a great job, and they appreciate the call. So the message is getting out. You know, in the most recent poll that was Quinnipiac released, my name recognition is now the highest it's ever been since I started this campaign. 36% of the Republicans registered know who I am. Now, 90% know who Linda McMahon is. But the good news is, of the 36% who know who I am, 34% have a favorable opinion of me. Only 2% view me unfavorably. That's a 17-to-1 ratio. Linda McMahon isn't even close. Her ratio is 4.5-to-1. Now, the question is, if so many Republicans like me, why are they not telling the pollsters they're going to vote for me? The reason that I can think of is because they don't think I can win. They want to vote for Linda because they think Linda has enough money to win. Well, you know what? They're wrong. There isn't enough money for Linda to win. She has already spent more than $20 million on this race. That's more than any candidate in Connecticut has ever spent in a Senate race, and that's all the way to the end. We're not even finished with the primary. Now, Linda is still way behind Dick Blumenthal. I'm not much further behind than she is. Statewide, she has 80% name recognition. I only have 21% name recognition, yet she's barely beating me. The point is, if $20 million hasn't closed the gap between her and Blumenthal, if she's still way behind, why would anybody think another $20 million is going to make a difference, or $30 million? And remember, she still has such high negatives despite the fact that there hasn't been a single negative ad run against her. She's pretty much owned the airwaves. She's bombarded us with television, with direct mail, yet she's still way behind. What you can try to convince McMahon supporters on these phone calls is she's the one that can't win. I am the only chance the Republicans have of electing a Republican senator in November. And not only can they elect someone who can win, but they can support someone who they philosophically believe in. We just got to get the people who believe in me to vote for me. We can do that with these phone calls. Together with these phone calls, with my direct mail campaign that's about to start, with some hard-hitting media in the closing weeks or days of this campaign, we do all that, my name recognition will be well above 50% in the Republican Party. It's enough to win if the people who know me vote for me, and these phone calls will make a difference. We've already made a lot of calls, but think of how many more calls we could make if the people who are not making calls right now simply decided to join the hundreds who are, and if the people who are making them took the time to make even more. I mean, I can't ask the people who are already making 500 a day to do more, but the people who are only making 20 or 30 or 40 a day, you know how to do it, you know it's just give me the extra effort. And for those of you who don't think it will work, do it anyway. What do we got to lose? It's only a few more weeks. If it doesn't help, it doesn't help. But you know what? You're never going to know until you try. So everybody make a point today. Give it a shot. Go to shiftforsenate.com. Click on the Liberty Bell links, go to voicemail, calling, phone banking, and give it a shot. It is absolutely free. If you use a landline, 800 number, no long distance. If you have a cell phone, all you're paying is your minutes. I know you've got some free minutes. You got some evening minutes. Use them. Use them for this cause. You can do it on Skype. I don't think it costs if you use Skype. There is no excuse. Anyway, that's it for today. Come on, everybody. We can do this. We need to do it together. We need an all-out 100% effort. So let's make these calls. Let's spread this story, and let's win this Senate race. Take care, everybody.